How much can you remember from the 70s? Put your memory to the test with this fun quiz featuring 60 questions. Keep track of your score and let me know how many you got right in the comments at the end. Let's get started. Which 1970s arts and craft toy required children to bake their plastic creations in a standard kitchen oven? The answer is B. Shrinky Dinks. Which comedian hosted the very first episode of Saturday Night Live in 1975? It was A. George Carlin. Which home computer released in 1977 helped popularize color graphics? That was A. The Apple II. Can you name this famous person? The correct answer is Jim Morrison. Do you know what this thing is called? It's an 8-track tape. If someone said they were psyched in the 1970s, what did they mean? They meant C, that they were excited. What knit top with no shoulder straps became a popular casual summer fashion trend in the 1970s? It was B, the tube top. Which was the first commercially available mass-produced video arcade game released in 1971? The answer is C, Computer Space. Did you ever play it? Which environmental event was first celebrated in 1970? That was A, Earth Day. What is this 1970s item called? The answer is a pet rock. In 1970s slang, what did it mean to be stoked? It meant B, to be thrilled. Which 1970s TV series followed California Highway Patrol officers John Baker and Frank Ponch Poncherello? The correct answer is B, Chips. Which game console released in 1977 became famous for popularizing interchangeable game cartridges? That was C, the Atari 2600. Alex Riger and Louis De Palma were characters in which 1978 sitcom? It was C, Taxi. Do you recognize who this person is? It's John Travolta. In 1970s slang, what did clunker refer to? It normally meant A, you were talking about a beat-up car. What was this used for? This here is a TV antenna. Which game released in 1974 has players drop color discs into a vertical grid? The answer is C. Connect 4. Which NASA spacecraft became the first to successfully land on Mars in 1976? It was A. Viking 1. Name this item. It's a mood ring. Which American comedian became a household name starring in the TV sitcom Mork and Mindy? The answer, of course, is B. Robin Williams. If someone said busted in the 1970s, what did they mean? They meant A. You were caught. Who was this person? It's Evel Knievel. Which fast food chain used the slogan "Have it your way" in the 1970s? It was C. Burger King. Which catchphrase was made famous by the 1970s sitcom Good Times? It was C. Dynamite. Which Charlie's Angels star inspired one of the most famous hairstyles of the 1970s? That was A. Farrah Fawcett. Do you know what this is? The correct answer is clackers. What was meant by grody in 1970s slang? It would mean C. Disgusting. Which iconic American dance show made its national television syndication debut in 1971? The answer is B. Soul Train. Which cereal mascot was known for saying he was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? That was A. Sunny. Which magnetic drawing toy let kids create and erase pictures with a sliding eraser? The answer is B. Magnadoodle. Guess who this is? It's John Wayne. If someone said, "That's bogus," in the 1970s, what did they usually mean? They usually meant A. That something was unfair. What were these called? These were called bell-bottom jeans. Which Apollo mission is famous for the words, "Houston, we've had a problem"? It was on B, the Apollo 13 mission. Which superhero did Linda Carter portray in the TV series that aired from 1975 to 1979? It was B, Wonder Woman. Which spacecraft became the first to orbit another planet when it reached Mars in 1971? The answer is C, Mariner 9. In 1970s slang, what did smoky mean? It would refer to C, a police officer. Who played Willy Wonka in the 1971 film Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? The answer is B, Gene Wilder. Do you know what this is? It's a Pong console. Let me know if you had one. Do you recognize this person? It's David Bowie. What famous archaeological discovery was made by Chinese farmers in 1974? They found C, the Terracotta Army. Which iconic school binder, debuted by Mead in 1978, featured vibrant designs and a secure wraparound flap? That was B, Trapper Keeper. What did it mean to wig out in 1970 slang? A, lose control. How old was Elvis Presley when he died in 1977? B, he was only 42 years old. Which band officially split up in 1970 following a public announcement by one of its members? The answer here is C, the Beatles. Which 1970s TV character was known for the catchphrase, "Who loves ya, baby?" Correct answer is B, Kojak. What is this? It's a Viewmaster. In 1970s slang, what did freaky deaky mean? The answer is B, very strange. Which 1972 cartoon followed a group of kids from a Philadelphia junkyard? It was A, Fat Albert. Which war came to an end in April 1975? That was A, the Vietnam War. Which 1970s TV character became a fashion icon for wearing short denim shorts? It was B, Daisy Duke. What is this? It's a Betamax tape. In 1970s slang, what did poser mean? It would mean B, fake. Who was this? The correct answer is Jimmy Carter. Bobby Fischer became world champion in which game? B. He became the world champion in chess. In 1974, Hank Aaron broke whose Major League Baseball home run record? He broke A. Babe Ruth's record. Which U.S. president resigned from office because of the Watergate scandal? It was C. Richard Nixon. In 1970s slang, what did negatory mean? The answer is A. It was another way of saying no. Here's a tricky one. What is this called? It's called The Little Professor by Texas Instruments. Tell me in the comments how many questions you got correct, and if you'd love to go back and relive the 70s. Also, don't forget to click the thumbs up on this video if you had fun. Thank you for playing.